Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. I hope you saw my previous video in which I told you a special divisibility rule of 11. That's not available in textbooks. And so there has to be something which is there apart from the traditional approaches. And one more very important observation. When you pick up the textbooks of class 6, 7, 8, in which you find all those divisibility rules, you don't find the divisibility rule of 7. Just check, pick up any textbook and let me know if divisibility rule of 7 is given in that or not. You know why? Because it involves a little bit of higher calculations. And when I say higher calculations, it is mental subtraction. And mental subtraction, it should be a cakewalk for you if you are in class 9, class 10 and preparing for competitive exams, right? So what am I going to do in this video is, I am going to take up this amazing method of divisibility rule of 7. And you will see how quickly we can check whether a big number is divisible by 7 or not. This video is from the chapter number 3 of our ebook of short tricks, and the chapter is entitled Division and Divisibility Hacks. And why do I call them hacks? Because you can actually perform the division and check the divisibility of big numbers by some special numbers virtually orally, just by observing the numbers. So I'll tell you the concept behind this amazing special divisibility rule of 7 first. Before that, let me tell you about this ebook of short tricks which I just mentioned. You know, this ebook of short tricks is specially for the students who love mathematics, who want to excel, who want to accelerate their speed of calculations. And I tell you, if you practice through this ebook, your speed of calculations will be 10 times what it is now. And I mean it when I say 10 times. And 24 different chapters rather covered in this ebook of short tricks, and 350 such short methods are given in that. So it's a boon for all those students who are preparing for Olympiads, who are preparing for placement exams. You should study from this. And how to get a copy of this? You can send me a message on WhatsApp. 9896 369963 is the WhatsApp number. You can take a screenshot, or you can find this number in the description of this video as well. So friends, time has come to tell you the concept involved in the trick. So we are talking about the divisor 7, right? So what do we do? See, I'll pick a 4-digit number and I will tell you the steps involved in checking whether it is divisible by 7 or not. So first of all, the divisor 7. If I want to convert it to a number which is very close to perfect tens, like 7 is not close to 10, but yeah, 3 less than 10, right? But how about converting it to a number near to 20, like 2 tens? Like 7 into 3 will give me 21, and 21 is very close to perfect tens. So I have to subtract 1 to get to 20. Now when I subtracted 1, I'll put a minus here. And how many tens did I obtain? I obtained 2 tens, that is 20. So I have to remember this number, minus 2, which is known as an oscillator. Now what is an oscillator? You have to watch the next video, and that involves the concept of oscillators. And if you know oscillators, you will crack the divisibility rule of virtually any number. So for the time being, because I am focusing on the special divisibility rule of 7, let me just take up the oscillator minus 2. So what do I do with minus 2? Let's check whether a number like 8, 5, 6, 3 is divisible by 7 or not, perfectly divisible by 7 or not. So what will I do? I don't want this 7 because I don't need to use the 7 times table. So I will separate out the last digit of this number, write the remaining number 856, and because the oscillator is minus 2, so I will do minus 2. 2 means 2 times this last digit. 2 times 3 is 6. So that gives me 850. Now if I get a 0 as the last digit, forget that. I just have to check 85. So I can separate it out again like this, and I can do 8 minus 2 times this, which is 10, and that gives me a negative 2, and 2 doesn't come in the table of 7, right? And therefore the entire number is not divisible by 7. If I get a multiple of 7 here, or I get a 0 here, then the number is divisible by 7, otherwise it is not divisible by 7. So this is the concept. You need to remember the oscillator minus 2 for checking the divisibility by 7. Now, what do I do with this method? Let's apply it to solve some questions. Check the divisibility by 7 for the number 10647. So 10647. Separate out the last digit. 1064 minus 2 times this 14. So 1050. I told you if it ends with a 0, forget the 0. Separate out the last digit. 10 minus 2 times 5 is 10, and here we are, we got a 0. And as soon as I see a 0, yes, the complete number, that means 10647, is divisible by 7. Isn't that easy? Just 2 steps and I get to the answer. Likewise, we have a 5-digit number here. So 4, 8, 2, 4, 9. Separate out the last digit. We have 4824 minus 2 times 9 is 18. So we get 4, 8, and 24 minus 18 is 6. So 06. Separate out the last digit again. 480 minus 2 times 6 is 12. So I get 468. Separate out the last digit. 46 minus 2 times 8 is 16. So I get a 30. And I know that 30 does not exist in the table of 7, and therefore the entire number is not divisible by 7. So you should get a multiple of 7 or 0 to make sure that the number is divisible. But here 30 is not a multiple of 7, so no. Let's check for some big numbers. 67781. So I'll be little quick now. 67781. Separate out the last digit. 6778 minus 2 times 1 is 2. I get 6776. Separate out the last digit. 677 minus 2 times 6 is 12. I get 665. Separate out the last digit. 66 minus 5 times 2 is 10. You get a 56. And there we go. 56 exists in the table of 7, right? Or still, if you are not sure, separate out the last digit. 5 minus double of 6 is 12, and there you go, this is negative 7 and it is a multiple of 7. So yes, the entire number 67781 is divisible by 7. One more question, then we will conclude. 18885. So 18885. Separate out the last digit. 18889 minus double of this 10 gives you 18879. Separate out the last digit. 1887 minus 18, which is double of 9. It gives me 18, and 87 minus 18 gives me 69, right? So 69, and then we have 69. Okay, yeah. So last digit separated. 186 minus double of 9, 18 again. So you will get 168. Separate out the last digit. 16 minus double of 8 is 16 itself. So you get a 0. And as soon as you get a 0, the answer is yes, it is divisible by 7. So friends, you can see how quickly we can check divisibility of big numbers by 7 using this oscillator trick. In my next video, I am going to tell you the oscillators for all prime numbers up to 99. So don't forget to watch that amazing video. Till then, you can subscribe the channel Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts and click the bell shaped icon for getting all the notifications on your mobile. And please click the like button so that you get the option of hyping the video. So if you give some points to the video, then it has more chances of reaching the masses. So friends, practice this method and let me know in the comments below. Did it work for you? All the best.